Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thank you very much for checking today's video out. It's always appreciated. And just got a short video for you guys today. I wanted to give you an update on some, it sounds like some good news for Lake Mead, at least for the short term. What's happened here, you guys know if you follow the channel, the challenges Mead has had, overusage, climate change, a historic drought, everything that's going on out there has plummeted the lake level down 150 175 feet below normal, even to the fact where they canceled the US Open out there last year for the first time since 1980, or first time ever they've had it for over 40 years. But apparently federal government have been working with California, Nevada, and Arizona to basically subsidize those states, the agricultural concerns of farmers, in return for reducing the water usage over 10% on Lake Mead over the next 5 years. And what this is going to do, from my understanding, it hasn't happened yet, but it looks like it's going to happen, is they've got either a 4 or 5 year deal. They're going to be, these farmers and people affected by this are going to be subsidized $1 billion a year in an effort to build Lake Mead's water level back up, for a lot of different reasons, not just recreational, but for just the overall health of the whole system and the eventual water usage, whether it be for drinking water, irrigation, whatever it needs in those southwest states. So I think a lot of this came about, they did have some type of an increased snowfall this year, a little bit above normal, so they had a little bit more water to work with. And thing about this, guys, this is just a short-term fix. I mean, this isn't something that's going to last forever, because if you think about it, if you think we're in this historic 1,000-year drought in that part of the country, and just because you had like one season of above average snowfall that may push the water level up, that can evaporate all out this summer. I mean, 110, 120 degrees there, so that could be gone in a second. But a reduction of 10% in the water usage is a pretty big deal, as far as at least getting the lake to start coming up incrementally. I really don't know. I don't know, you guys may be well versed on this more than I do, a lot of you guys that live out there, but when you're talking about a 10% reduction that is forced upon farmers or whatever in that time frame, if you still have drought conditions, what does that equal out to? If you reduce that consumption by 10% and you still don't have the precipitation to bring it up naturally, is that sort of a wash? I really don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, at least it's some short-term solution. We ought to see a little bit of relief, I'm guessing, over the next 5 years, but this isn't anything that's going to be sustainable until they get serious about it and really start to focus on some mitigation efforts in terms of the climate change effects and the diversity of water use in the Southwest. It's never going to get any better, because bottom line, guys, is the desert Southwest was not designed to support as many people that it does. That area of the country simply does not have the resources available to support as many people that live in California and Arizona and Nevada. It just doesn't. It'd be like trying to support life on the moon to some extent. So when you're trying to basically force something on nature that nature is not going to allow you to do, it never turns out pretty good there. But regardless, Lake Mead's probably going to start coming up. It's probably going to start rising a little bit. Maybe they can start having the US Open again there. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's at least, it's a start in some direction, even though it's sort of putting a Band-Aid on the problem. But like I said, until they get to the root of the problem and start having some serious mitigation efforts, it's not going to get any better. So just wanted to pass that along to you guys, and hope everybody's doing well, and talk later.